This week on Afternoon Express, we're celebrating Heritage Month and opening up to spring. As fashion designer and founder of Imprint, Mzugisi Simbane shares how he expresses his heritage and cultural narratives through his innovative designs. Karishma unlocks the secrets behind flower arrangements and shares how you can do the same. Professional golfer and current SA Open champion Dylan Naidu unveils his newest partnership. Genre-hopping musical artist DJ Doo-Wop shares her biggest inspirations after her successful European tour. And culinary artist and kitchen queen author Lucia Mtiane whips up a mouth-watering Heritage Day meal.
Good evening, Zanzi, and welcome back. A new season is upon us, which opens us up to new adventures. And what better way to celebrate this new season than with a designer who truly understands the art of storytelling through fashion. We are honored to be joined by Mzugisi Simbane, the founder of iconic South African luxury brand Imprint, known for their bold prints and Afro-futuristic aesthetic. Mzugisi is not just creating clothes, he is weaving narratives and heritage, culture, and identity into every stitch. Please, welcome to the show, Mzugisi! Hello!
How are you
today?
I'm good, how are you?
I am so good, so excited for this.
Same.
Let's start at the beginning for everyone.
Yeah.
The name Imprint, so evocative. How did you find the inspiration to name it Imprint, and how does it embody your ethos of leave a mark?
So it's actually interesting. I studied accounting. I'm a qualified accountant.
No way. This is the first time I'm hearing this.
So I studied accounting. I thought I made my choice in life, but fashion chose me. So in a way, it imprinted itself on me before I even knew that I was going to be this designer that I've become over time.
What a beautiful story attached to it. I thought you just looked at a dictionary, found a word that you like, and you were like, that's the one.
No, it had to mean something in terms of like how I got to be part of the fashion industry.
You have one of the most recognizable brands. When somebody's wearing Imprint, we can tell that they are wearing Imprint.
Yeah.
What is the research that goes behind creating the looks that you have?
I didn't want to create fashion for the sake of creating fashion. For me, I've always been drawn to prints. I've always been drawn to color and expressing myself in that way. And when I started the brand, I wanted to do it right. That's why I also moved away from your commercial prints, the idea of what African prints are supposed to be. So with the prints, everything that was created, there's a story attached. Each print communicates something. Each line on the actual print itself signifies something. There's nothing random with what I do. So that's why the brand communicates that consistent, recognizable, beautiful language, even if I can say so myself, that people have connected with, because people are drawn into something that's authentic. I didn't want it to be repetitive. I didn't want it to be something that people have seen before. I wanted to show what influences me as Mzugisi, what I love, the music that I'm into, the artists that are sort of like pushed, which is also interesting because I consider myself very reserved, but the brand itself is very expressive. It's very out there, and those are the influences that I have. So I think just connecting those dots and what those influences mean to me, it allows me to take the brand to the future, and also me, how I constantly wear the brand. It allows people to see the brand as a wearable brand, because the pieces are kind of futuristic. It's something new, something different. And sometimes people might love it, but don't see it being something that fits into your everyday realistic life. So me wearing it also allows people to be part of this Imprint Afro-futuristic story.
Now let's talk about your latest collection, Silapha Njenge Ngemithandazo, or we are here because of our prayers. Please walk us through this amazing collection.
So I remember before I created the collection, I had a huge collab which allowed me to do the work that I do, but also travel. So I've always wanted to go to New York. So I went to New York, and I was at the Met Museum taking all these pictures. And when I thought about what's next for Imprint in terms of collection, I went into those archives, those pictures, and literally the first print, which is the main print for the collection, is a collage of different images. It's literal images that came together and then created the print. So when I looked at that, what it means to me, looking at my story, how I got into fashion, how I've pushed, literally starting with nothing. It made me remember what my mom usually says, that umthandazo is basically everything. Like the stuff that we do, the stuff that we achieve is because of the people that pray for us. And for me, it wasn't just about my mom.
Yes.
It's the people that love me, it's the people that love my brand, it's the people that consume the brand. Anyone who has ever assisted me, helped me, it was a thank you and a sort of like a testament that you believed in something, you prayed for something, and the collection is not for me, it's for everyone. And the story Silapha Nje Kungemithandazo again is a story that resonates with everyone. Everyone succeeds and they move forward because of prayers.
Oh my word, you are just such a beautiful example of authenticity and what it does for you. You know, you're in a space. I want to take this moment. Like, there's no question here, but you are in an industry where it's so easy to stray away from who you are.
True.
But in every work that you do, it's about you. It's about us as Africans. It's about what the brand can do for you as well. And it's such a beautiful thing to see.
Thank you. And it's not the easiest.
I
as you
know.
say, the industry is very much about trends. It's very much about fitting in, and also the spaces that we move in. It can put you in a space where you feel like you need to change who you are. And
Absolutely.
also the journey is not easy. It's easy to just do something that sells, but to be consistent, it takes a lot.
Oh, and you do it so well.
Thank you.
And now let's speak to the viewer at home who is looking at your outfit now and they're like, yes, please. Yes, I would like to have that on me, but they are brand new to Prince and they don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Can you please give us some fashion advice of how to wean ourselves into the world of Prince and how to do it right?
I always say start with something that you're comfortable with. So like your solid base, a lot of people are into black, white, your yellows. So start with something that you're comfortable with and layer it with something. Your kimono is easy. It can be a long kimono, short kimono.
Yes.
That makes you feel like you're part of the Prince trend, but you're also not uncomfortable. So it always starts with that. Don't push yourself to fit into fashion because you're going to be uncomfortable and people are going to read into that and the look is not going to translate.
You have had the pleasure of working with so many icons. You've worked at so many international fashion weeks. And Imprint now has a print on the global stage as well. What does it mean for you and why is it so important for you to be able to tell African stories at that level?
I think the importance of that for me connects with why I do what I do. When you look at what the brand means to me, wanting to tell African stories and telling them correctly. Because what has happened over the years, there's been a lot of African prints existing, African stories existing, but we're not part of that value chain by benefiting from it and also being the people that tell those stories. So it becomes important because now we get to travel, we get to be seen, people get to interact with us. When they see us, there's this sense of pride, even though they're not part of the stories. They're proud to see us owning who we are. They're proud to connect with our brands. I was recently in China, and something that I wasn't expecting from that different market, because I've done the European market, the American market, and also there's been communication from those places. I've never explored China. I didn't know how the brand was going to be received. But them walking through the love, the appreciation, and I think also this is the most important thing, them wanting to know what the story is from you and listening to understand. So I think that's the important part, making sure that we do travel, we do go to these places, and we do correct and own the narrative.
Oh, absolutely. And I think that draws back to heritage. If you have a heritage of your own to celebrate, you can respect when you see somebody else's celebrate it as well. How important is it for us to remember our heritage?
Your heritage is basically who you are. And with Imprint, I've sort of like allowed the brand to not just tell the story or the view of heritage from a historic point of view. I've also adopted elements of us that makes us who we are, be it the beautiful elements, be it the dark part. There's a print that's going on right now with iconic women that sort of like hold the country together. And that print also extends to the victims of GBV, which is something that we don't want to confront. And
Yes.
when we look at what actually makes heritage, 50 years from now, we're going to be known as the country that had such a strong violence towards women and children. And
Yeah.
I wanted to put that in and take it to the people and be like, it's sort of like your responsibility to remove this from our history, from it becoming part of our heritage. So it's very important, especially for a creative.
So much intentionality. Thank you so much for sharing these stories. Thank you for sharing yourself.
Thank you for having me.
Mzugisi's work is more than just fashion. It is a celebration of who we are, where we come from, and where we are going.
Up next, we sit down with talented live mix DJ and innovator DJ Duop, who has just returned from a whirlwind European tour.
Express yourself. Express yourself.
Fresh off of her European tour and performing earlier this year in Paris Fashion Week, Mzansi DJ Duop is one of the current most popular innovators in the South African music scene. Her recently released Bacardi single, Arieng Arieng, just proves it all the more. Please put your hands together and welcome the one and only DJ Duop! Yes! DJ Duop, welcome to the show. It is so good to have you. I have so many questions to ask you, but let me just start with where it all started. What were some of your first musical inspirations, influences? Walk me through the beginning.
Firstly, it started with my parents having nightclubs. Yeah.
No way.
They had a nightclub, and Oskido, TKZ, Boom Shaka, they all used to perform there.
Oh
and
my
I think that's where my love of music came from. So they'd always have like records at home that I'd play, or like the microphone, and I'd just be performing there.
Naturally.
Yes, and then later I studied sound engineering, and then I also studied to be a DJ. And then my first DJ gig ever got picked up by a radio station.
Yes.
A pretty big one. And then I had my own show, I was doing my thing, and Ricky Rick got me to DJ for him, so we'd go on tour nationwide. Then I started touring overseas. Hey, it's a movie, basically.
It feels like
And
one.
I'm here with you.
Yes, I feel like you've just walked me through a montage of all these huge milestones.
Yeah.
I mean, let's talk about Arieng.
Arieng, Arieng.
It is on everybody's mind. Everybody's already calling it the summer anthem. What was the creative process of creating this magical piece?
So Arieng is basically, like you're saying, a summer anthem. We had so much fun busy making it in the studio. We did it in Pitori, so it's like true Bacardi vibes.
Yes.
And it was the first song where I made it with like 7 artists. You know how those Amapiano tracks, I always laugh at like
The list.
The list. But
Yes.
this one actually has that. So it's DJ Mobla, Vine, you know?
Yes.
So a lot of peeps, but CJ Mnandi's on one of the verses, Boy Biza's on another one. We dropped the music video. It's so fire. I hope everyone goes and checks it out. It's called Arieng, obviously. And we shot it in Alex and in Mamelodi.
Oh,
With the pansulas.
giving everything.
Yeah, the energy is beautiful.
Now, obviously, Arieng means let's go. What does this mean for you?
I feel like it's just that energy of riding your wave, motion. Let's go to the top. You know, whatever you're doing, like Arieng. Even when you say it, you can feel it's just like, let's go.
You feel it. I feel it here in my chest, and I'll be dancing to it the whole time. Now, you have also just come back from a European tour. Yes, we have a global traveler here. How important was it for you to go overseas and for artists in general to be able to experience what the global stage feels like?
So I've been going overseas for maybe the last 7-8 years, and it's always epic. So when it's winter here, then I go there for the summer, and I play at Paris Fashion Week, like the after parties of the show.
Yes!
This year I played at Berlin Carnival to 30,000 people. Actually, it was 60,000 people. So that was wild. But no, it's always beautiful sharing the sounds of South Africa. People are tapped in when it comes to Amapiano, when it comes to Boom, and now hopefully Bacardi. Like I was playing a lot of my music there. People are tapped in. They're coming with the dance moves, you know, they know all the Amapiano moves. And so many of our artists from here have been flying the flag overseas, so they know the vibes, they tapped in, and I love sharing the music from here.
I love it. It's not
Yeah.
like introducing them to a new sound. It's more of getting them to fall in love more with the music.
Exactly, and the vibe, and the culture, and the fashion. We've got it all.
We really do. And I'm
Yeah.
so glad you touched up on Paris Fashion Week because that is a huge deal. And you say it with so much humility. Please just walk me through that experience. I really want to find out what it was like from your point of view, not just what we saw on the socials.
Well, firstly, I'm a fashion hun, so obviously my mind just always expands when I'm just around people that are swagged out 24/7. It's everyone from all around the world. You get to go to different showrooms and see what's coming up next. I'm also with a sportswear brand, so they invited me to their showroom and showed me like sneakers that are coming out that no one has seen. You can't take pictures, you can't take videos. So it just feels like you're deep within the culture, you're deep within what's coming out next, what's in the future. And that's kind of my vibe, you know, like I always want to be in the forefront of everything from fashion to music. So I just feel like Paris Fashion Week is that.
And let's talk more about Bacardi. Obviously, it's a big deal in Pretoria. We know it as South Africans. It's not something that's new to us. But you have the honor of being able to take it on a global stage. What does that mean for you, carrying that weight of introducing the world to Bacardi?
I love it. I'm calling myself the Bacardi babe.
As you should.
I've claimed it.
As you should.
But no, I love introducing people to sounds of South Africa. Like people are so open to hear everything we've got to say and do. I think TikTok helps with, you know, pushing music out globally already. And then obviously when I DJ, I dance as well. So I think the dancing kind of helps people understand the sound. And already Tyler was pushing Bacardi in a way with her dance moves.
Absolutely.
So it's not completely new, and she's a global superstar. So she's kind of also helping carry that weight, you know. But I think Bacardi's up next. We had the Afrotech, we had the Amapiano, we had the Boom. Next up's Bacardi, guys.
No
Tap
doubt
in.
about it.
Yes.
Now it is September, which means that for South Africans, it is Heritage Month.
Love us.
Yes, and I know that you're all about heritage. You never shy away from your heritage. How does that play a part in the music that you create?
Like you're saying, that's pretty much my lifestyle. You know, when it comes with the hairstyles, the beads, like I'm always rocking beads, tapping into my ancestors. And with the music, I don't know, I just think being authentically myself is heritage in itself, you know?
Yes.
And making the music with people from Pitori that are authentically doing Bacardi. I think just being you and tapping into yourself and proudly South African vibes in everything you're doing and walking with confidence and making sure your crown is always on. I'm just heritage all day, every day.
I love that so much, and I really want to draw it back to the fact that you were in Paris. You got to experience the global stages. How has being able to do that amplified your appreciation for your own heritage?
The more I travel, the more I realize how much South Africa has to offer. We are electric. Like, our fashion, our food, our dancing, our music. The list is endless, and the more I travel, the more I'm just so grateful to come from here. And as soon as you tell people that you're South African, like people basically bow down nowadays.
As they should.
Honestly,
See, now I want
they
to
roll out the red carpet. They're like, yo, South Africa, because we have such an impact right now. Everything we're doing. I fly the flag super high every time I travel. And every time I come home, I can feel the energy as well. And I'm just like, we live so cozy. You have no idea, it's beautiful.
Now, you've had a huge success with Arieng. When is that album coming out? Is that album on the horizon?
That's a good question. I do want to release a young project at the end of the year.
Okay.
But I'm not giving dates or anything. I don't want to put that pressure on myself. But I feel like there's so much good music right now. And I think the time is right. Everything is just flowing so nicely. Like you're saying, alignment.
Absolutely.
So I think this is the time. The Bacardi babe needs to be unleashed. So just, look out. Clock it.
I love you so much. The first words that come to mind regarding the look and sound of DJ Doo-Wop are creativity and authenticity, qualities which she radiates as we celebrate Heritage Month this September.
Next up, we check in with SA Open champion golfer Dylan Naidu, and Karishma transforms affordable flowers into extraordinary arrangements.
Express yourself.
ABSA is bringing the excitement to September. From the Run Your City Challenge to the She's Next campaign, celebrating female entrepreneurs and so much more, there's something happening for everyone. In a sport long shaped by tradition, one golfer is rewriting the rules. We are here with ABSA as they partner up with Dylan Naidu to tell us a story of grit, ambition and breakthrough, because your story matters. Dylan, a huge congratulations on this partnership. It's amazing to see you in red. It looks good on you. What does this partnership with ABSA mean to you?
Means a lot. You know, ABSA has been a part of my journey all along the way. My dad's worked at ABSA for a long time, so it feels like it's always been a silent partnership, and I'm glad to make it a more public one now. And yeah, I'm really excited about it.
Candice, what a beautiful day for ABSA. Please tell us all about this partnership with Dylan Naidu and why now?
Well, we are so proud to partner with Dylan Naidu because he has really broken boundaries and he's a trailblazer, specifically in the game of golf. We know that ABSA purpose is about empowering Africa's tomorrow together, one story at a time. And this is the one story we want to partner on. He made history with becoming the first person of color to win the South African Open. And to break those boundaries is really a start of where we want to play in golf to really make it an inclusive sport, one with diversity and equality.
Dylan, I'm obviously getting to spend the day with you, which means I get to learn how to be a professional golfer. We're on the green, and all I know is that we putt when we're on the green.
Correct.
Can you give me a lesson?
Sure. So when we're on the green, a nice picture to have is that you have a paintbrush in your hand and you're trying to smoothly stroke the green as if it is a canvas, basically.
I love that.
You're going to hold the club. Your left hand is above your right hand, right?
Okay, I can do it. I'm a professional.
Let's see.
Okay.
Hitting the middle of the ball. You're not hitting the top of it. You're hitting the middle of the ball.
Okay,
There we
got
go.
it.
Yeah. Perfect. That's really
Ah, thank you.
Nice.
Just a bit too hard, but a good try.
Exactly.
Thank you.
No matter what your challenge is, if you're talented and commitment, greatness will come. And we're hoping to drive that both in a sporting fraternity, but also in a business fraternity, or also a passion point fraternity. The stories we want Dylan to write with us is really about inspiring people through those different challenges within their lives. And also, we want them to tell their untold stories, no matter which area they're in. So we're so proud to see Dylan's story, to partner with him, because we really want to drive our brand positioning of Your Story Matters.
Witnessing Dylan Naidu's journey has been eye-opening, I think, especially for young South Africans. The sport of golf is not quite popular yet in the country, and I think it's growing, and we need more heroes in the sport who are South African, who will take the spotlight and inspire the younger generation.
Dylan's story is inspiring in that when young boys or girls who want to be golfers see his story on television, boys and girls of color in particular, they're able to be like, hey, even me, I want to be there, and I actually can be there. Of course, it takes determination, it takes a lot of perseverance, as he's also shared in his story. So I think it could really change a lot if we could have more people following in his footsteps.
ABSA cares about individuals and their stories, and I think they are really doing a lot for development in South African golf, and it's so refreshing that ABSA is a part of this. My story is one where it hasn't been an overnight success. It's taken a long time to have won the South African Open. It's taken a long time to be where I'm at. There's a lot of grit, a lot of resilience that happens as a pro golfer, and I think it's really fitting.
Dylan's journey is so much more than just a personal triumph. It is a redefinition of what is possible. A huge thank you to ABSA for backing the people that are changing the face of the game. With ABSA leading the way, September is filled with inspiration, celebration and unstoppable energy. In a country full of new possibilities, we celebrate your stories, because with ABSA, your stories matter. Are you looking to bring beauty into every corner of your home? Well, look no further as Karishma Baste learns that styling flowers is about creating moments of joy, warmth, and inspiration. Let's see how she arranges stunning blooms using Pep Home's range of versatile vases.
Spring is in full bloom, and what better way to celebrate than with flowers and a touch of nature? Hi, I'm Karishma, and today I'm visiting Amanda at House of Flowers in the heart of Cape Town for a private flower arrangement masterclass. Today we're focusing on something that's often overlooked, the vase. The right choice can totally transform your arrangement. From size and shape to texture and finish, every detail sets the tone. And with Pep Home's wonderful selection, we have the perfect variety to play with. Amanda, thanks to our lovely friends at Pep Home, we have a beautiful selection of vases. Why is the vase just as important as the flowers?
It starts with the style, what story you want to tell, and how it elevates the blooms. It all comes together as a story.
Can we discuss what stories these vases could
Yes.
potentially tell?
So many shapes and sizes and different materials that all of these are made out of. So that always adds to the level of what you are taking your arrangement to. So glass is always classic. It also depends what the length of your flowers is, what type of vase you will use. It all becomes part of the bigger picture.
I also love some texture in my vases and some patterning, and this is so gorgeous. Would you use the colors in this vase to complement the blooms that you put in, or would you go the opposite direction?
It's a whimsical color combination. For me, I would do it in the same color scheme.
I love these vases here. They're really classic, but still add a little bit of something.
Yes, so clear glass, it's just got some luxurious feel to it. It elevates on the table, on a white tablecloth. It's just so crisp and clean. And with this lovely selection that Pep Home has, you cannot stop playing. You can start building on these layers, and layering is just adding volume and depth to the table, or the flower arrangement for that matter.
I'm so excited to start the masterclass. Should we get going?
Yes.
Okay. With great difficulty, because we have been spoilt with choice thanks to Pep Home, we've managed to choose the vases that we're going to use for the masterclass.
We did.
Can you tell me a bit more about the flowers that we're going to be using today?
I'm going to stick with the spring feel. This is from a prunus tree. It's in bud. Look at the beautiful colors.
They smell gorgeous.
Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah, it's magnificent. Usually, if you don't know how high to cut the flowers, you can move it to the side of the table and you can measure it. And obviously, you always have to have clean, fresh water and a clean pot.
Beautiful.
And I'm not going to add a lot more to this.
That already looks exquisite.
Yes, doesn't it? It does indeed.
I would have thought that I would have needed to fill up this vase, but that looks so gorgeous as is. And the vase adds drama.
Yes. I'm actually also doing this so that you can see a tiny vase takes a lot of flowers, big vase doesn't take a lot. Please hand me some of the Veronicas. They look like little worms, aren't they just gorgeous?
Gorgeous, like little caterpillars.
Oh yes, of course. I'm going to leave the leaves on. I want some foliage in my little arrangement. We're going for a very informal English garden style. We should tie these two together by adding these amazing anemones so it becomes a bigger story.
Beautiful. Are we done with these two? Because they look gorgeous to me.
I think we're finished with our first collection.
Amanda, what if I have only 3 flowers and a very tall vase? How can I take those very simple flowers and really make a statement?
That would depend on the actual flower that you use. So I think in this case, you either want to elongate your flowers to make the pot become even longer or go to the side. What I thought for a pot like this would be the beautiful arum lilies. When you're doing single flowers in a tall vase like this, the suggestion is always 5, 3, 7 or 10, anything up above. And that all just comes down to the golden ratio. This is also where the placement of your flowers become important. It fills this negative space in here. You've got this beautiful design to the side. I mean, this flower just arranged itself.
It's organic, but also architectural in a way, which I love.
Yes. So, Pep Home, I want to tell you about this because everybody wants one, a flower frog. Well, they call it a botanical keeper, and I really like it. It's very nice. It's a very simple way of using a pot that's got a big neck to bring flowers together.
So it stops it from flopping out to the side.
Yes, correct.
Understood.
Yes. So the flower frog becomes part of your arrangement. You don't hide it. Makes this one quite quirky. It's the frills. It's a very nice design.
I love it.
Good. So this is a really nice versatile vase to have. So I'm going to make a romantic rose range. I'm thinking we're going to do it a little bit shorter. Oh, I have to show how to flex them.
What is flexing a rose?
All the fashion. So with the flexing, it actually has to be a rose that's become softer. Okay, so what you do is you remove basically the first row of guard leaves, basically the ugly ones from the outside. And you just gently start flopping over the petals. Oh my gosh, look at that. This is a really good combination of creating depth, creating height.
And volume.
And volume.
We've come to our final arrangement. which I think might be my favorite because look at how gorgeous these flowers are, and a bit more of a botanical arrangement, would you say?
Quite dramatic.
Our gorgeous vase from Pep Home just adds that texture, that drama, the structure, and then this gorgeous flower.
The
Banksia just really does it for me.
I know, it's magnificent. So we are now going to add layers on top of this, and we're going to build it out to something even more dramatic. I've been collecting these. It's a type of a gooseberry, and I've just strung them on a florist string, and you can bend it into any direction.
That is a great trick of the trade. There's a lot of green going on here, which
Indeed.
I adore. Did you use the beautiful green of the vase as inspiration?
Indeed, I did. But the texture with the vase makes it so much more playful, almost.
I like that.
Me too.
That is a work of art.
Indeed.
All our arrangements look absolutely exquisite.
It does.
Do you have a favorite?
For me, it's the roses. It's the beautiful romance about it. It's the softness.
For me, it has to be this beautiful botanical arrangement.
Yeah, it's fresh.
Yeah, fresh and inviting and interesting.
Yeah.
I have enjoyed absolutely every minute of my masterclass with Amanda. Amanda, thank you so much
Pleasure.
for sharing your insider tips and tricks so beautifully with us. And of course, thank you to Pep Home for providing these beautiful vases, which I think complemented each and every one of our arrangements perfectly. One lucky winner stands a chance to win a fully paid experience to the Pep Home Make Room for More VIP event happening in Cape Town on the 16th of October 2025. It's going to be an afternoon dedicated to the art of local hosting. All you need to do is buy a Pep Home product, create a scene with the product that you bought, take a top-down photo of your table setup, and post it to your Instagram. Tag @Pep_Home and @Afternoon Express and use the hashtag #PepHomeHost, #PepHomeExpress, #Afternoon Express.
With just a few Pep Home vases and a bit of imagination and creativity, anyone can turn everyday flowers into something beautiful.
Coming up, kitchen chef author Chef Lucia Mtiane shares how food can be a powerful symbol of our heritage.
Express yourself. Express yourself.
Food is so much more than just sustenance. It is a journey through our history, a connection to our culture, and a way to celebrate life. Our guest today understands this better than anyone else. She is a true force in the culinary world, a self-taught chef, actress, and a singer who has gracefully transitioned from the stage to the kitchen, bringing her unique flair and passion to every dish. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the one and only Chef Lucia Mtiane. Woo! Yeah!
Shimmy, shimmy,
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. How are you today, gorgeous?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I am so good. Particularly excited about today because I know about your background, where you grew up. You talk about it so much. Please paint a picture for me about what it was like growing up in Mlazi in KZN.
I grew up in a family of 5, Mlazi, and we used to go to church on a Sunday. After church, there will be like a lunch, 7 colors, Jill and Augustin.
Very fancy stuff. I'm thinking we're making istampu in Nyamanga Pagati, but we're doing 7 colors.
Roast chicken.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yellow rice.
Even the yellow rice, that's when you know.
A nice array of vegetables. Oh, I come from a very warm home, and food has always been the center of the family, you know.
A lot of your recipe influences come from those meals that you had.
Absolutely.
What are some of the flavors that you picked up on and you find yourself using a lot in the recipes today?
The rice it's quite a staple for me.
Yes.
We are from KZN, and uputu is the thing.
You have to have uputu.
But I just don't like it. Unless it's amasi. I mean, my family knows. My sister would have uputu with curry or whatever.
Yes.
Me, I'm a rice girl.
Oh, okay.
I remember.
That there was pause.
No,
Yes.
I remember at some point they didn't have uputu for amasi, and they made me amasi with rice when I was a kid. I will never forget that memory. Crazy, hey?
Shuthi kade waqala ukuzipota choosing rice over uphuthu.
I didn't. They chose it for me.
I love it so much. Now, you and I both know that food is a big part of our culture. It's a big part of the way that we grew up. Like you said, there was just always food around the table. In your case, 7 colors. In my case, Istanbul Nyamanga Pagat. How do you feel that food is playing a role in telling African stories, especially during Heritage Month?
If you put a plate of food on the table,
yes,
and you are from maybe a certain tribe, I would know where you come from.
Yes.
It tells a story. It's just
Before
like
you speak.
Yeah, before you say anything, absolutely. It's like fashion. I mean, if I were to say everyone know, like Zulu, please come dressed in your Zulu regalia. If you're a vendor, Xhosa, before the person opens their mouth, you could say,
I know you.
I know where you're from.
Yes, there's so much beauty in that. Now, you are often referred to as the singing chef in stilettos, not pumps.
That used to be.
Stilettos.
20 years ago.
I'm bringing it all the way back.
Oh my goodness.
How do you feel that your background in music, in performing arts, has influenced the way that you create food today?
Sure. For me, everything is connected. So people usually ask me, what do you love the most with all the talents that God granted you? And I'm like, it's like asking parents, who is your favorite child?
You can't choose.
Yeah, you can't choose. For me, everything flows into the other. You know, when I'm doing a cooking class, for instance, I break into song and I'm like, everyone must just sing. I'm like, what you wena?
Wena. I love you.
That's it.
Yes. I love this so much. I cannot wait to see you in the kitchen, in your element. Are you ready to go?
Well, let's go.
Let's cook.
Let's do this thing.
What are we making today?
We're going to do a sea bass. It's a very special fish. It's very flaky. It's flavorful, easy to cook. So we are going to flavor our fish with garlic.
Oh, I'm a garlic girl. Now you're speaking to me.
Yeah, garlic and lemon. And these are the ingredients for the salad.
Lovely. Okay, let's get started. I am your sous chef for today, which means you can order me around when it comes to chopping. So I'm about to roll up my sleeves.
I love it.
To show you that I'm serious. Asqaleni.
All right. What do we do first?
Turn on the stove.
There you go. I'm loving you already as my sous chef. So, fish, there's one thing about fish. It does not need a lot of seasoning.
Yes.
Just salt, pepper, lemon. Lemon always does the things.
You have transitioned from being an actress on TVs, on stages, and you're now a sought-after private chef. How different is your day-to-day right now?
It's different from everybody else. I can tell you that much. And you know what? How funny it is when I'm boarding a plane and then people say, "Oh, where's the food?" People always think that I've got a pot of food wherever I go. No, people. I mean, really.
No.
So my life is all about food. I have not stopped acting. I still do acting gigs here and there, but
this is where
I'm
your heart
happy. I'm
is.
happy. This is my happy place.
Yes.
Yeah, it's always nice to find something that you're passionate about.
And good at, because
Yeah.
you're not just passionate about it,
thank
you're
you.
amazing at it.
Thank you so much.
I mean, you have your cookbook, Kitchen Queen. You often talk about how you like to experiment when it comes to the world of food, so much so that you dive into cultures to come up with your meals. How do you use our South African cultures to mix with what global culinary world looks like?
I went to Greece a couple of years ago and the cuisine there was just amazing. So I've taken some of the dishes, Greek dishes, and then mixed them with the Zulu dishes.
Yes.
And I'll come up with a Zulu Greek dish.
I love the sound of that so much. Yes. But how do you know which bits to infuse? Because I imagine Greek, Zulu culture, foods are very different. How do you decide this will make sense together?
Most of the time, things just don't make sense until you try.
True.
So you have to try, for a recipe to become a recipe, a dish that everyone can cook, like step by step, you have to try it at least 10 times. That's what people don't understand. It's very hard for me to be pleased with a dish. I'm never happy until my friends come and, because they're my guinea pigs.
Of course.
Until they come and they say, this is it, then it deserves to be in the book.
In the Kitchen Queen, your cookbook, you have almost 100 recipes.
Yes.
Just that, I believe. So if you tested each of those 10 times, I can't even imagine the work that went into creating that book.
It took me 20 years to actually put the book together. I started writing the book like about 20 years ago, and I lost the manuscript. And then, yes. And then I had to redo it, and you know what? It was just at the right timing.
Yeah.
When your time has come, your time is now, and everything must happen now. And it will happen at that particular point.
Yes, no matter how you planned
it's all about
it.
timing, yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, we are in the thick of spring, which means we're no longer cozying up with bowls of soups and we don't have those thick, hearty stews anymore. What are some of your go-to ingredients for the spring season, and what cooking methods should we be following?
In spring, everything is light and everything is quick. You are in the kitchen, 10 minutes, you whip up a meal, you go outside, you enjoy with your family. Because we pan fry like the fish.
Yes.
How long did it take?
2 minutes.
Exactly.
What advice would you give for someone at home that wants to get food to feed their mind, their body, and their soul?
I always say, you are what you eat. If you have a burger, you probably would look like a burger. I'm joking. But I mean salads. I mean everyone wants to look like a salad because salad is colorful, it's light, it gives you more energy and you don't stay in the kitchen for too long. These are just quick meals. So white meat, red meat, not so much. And then fish and salad and a bit of sauce on the side. You're good to go.
I love that. And it's so easy to remember as well. If it looks heavy, it's probably going to make you feel heavy.
Absolutely
So just
sluggish.
get something light. Thank you so much for your time. You cook with so much love, so much passion, and we've learned so much from you. Now let's go eat.
Let's eat.
Next up, we share Chef Lucia's wonderful meal with our special guests, Mzugisi Mbane and DJ Duop.
Express yourself.
Every mom's journey with her baby is unique, filled with joy, sleepless nights, and a love that changes everything. Now we want to hear your super mom story with Cuddlesome. Share a picture of you and your baby and tell us about those moments that make motherhood magical. You could win 10,000 Rand, an LA Lab Pamper Hamper, and have your super mom story told on Afternoon Express with Cuddlesome exclusive to Pep. Don't forget to tag at Afternoon Express and include the hashtag Cuddlesome exclusive to Pep.
Express yourself.
What a beautiful spread we have in front of us. It just screams spring. And I'm just impressed with the sous chef. I mean, I'm not so sure who the sous chef was, but she clearly did a fantastic job.
She did.
As the woman who actually prepared the meal, can you please tell us what's in front of us?
So, this is a salad. It's a garden salad. It's fresh, it's colorful. It's saying spring has sprung. And then on my right is Sipa's fish that's pan-fried, nice, flaky and flavorful.
Looks
Right?
And for dessert, we're going to have a lemon cheesecake, and it's on a base of crushed biscuits. So delicious.
Oh, it looks amazing.
Looks good.
As someone who didn't cook, but gets to enjoy the food, how do you feel about what's in front of you,
It
Duop?
looks delicious. It's definitely got that spring vibe. It looks light, colorful. I love the fish. I can't wait.
Ooh, what about this side, Mr. Imprint?
I'm loving it, but I'm for the dessert. That's my thing.
Dessert guy.
I can't wait for the dessert.
Lovely.
I'm very impressed. I love the feta, the evo, and that unexpected kick of chili. I totally enjoyed it.
I completely agree with that. As somebody who has had the fish as well, so flavorful. You know, oftentimes we think something has to cook for hours to be good. This was done in 3 minutes and it's packed with
Amazing.
flavor.
Chef, what was in the sauce for the fish? It's amazing.
It's a secret.
Haibo.
I'm joking. It's garlic, lemon, and honey.
And a dash of love.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It definitely tastes like there was a lot of love here. And I mean, it screams spring. And I think we all know that spring is a renewal season. A lot of people treat this as if it's a New Year's. But what do you love most about spring? I'd love to start with you, Mzugisi.
For me, I love the fact that people are out. Being a fashion designer, we know we're coming from winter and people don't know what to wear in winter, even though that's, for me, the most exciting time to dress up. Because in winter, that's where you see who can actually put stuff together. But I love spring because people are now experimenting with color and we love color. Like, that's what I do. So I think that's the exciting thing. That's what I love about it.
I'm one of those people that struggle to dress in winter. if I can't show my stomach in a crop top, what am I doing?
It means you can't dress, basically.
What am I doing?
That's what it means,
is the
because
truth,
winter,
though.
you...
That's why she's got a stylist.
She's calling you out. Exactly. So I'm also really excited about the fashion that comes up around this time. The music is also a completely different vibe because people are out there together. The food is fresh, it's clean. Oh, it's beautiful.
The vehicles are out.
They are out and about and moving around.
I also think the mpathlas, the colorful mpathlas,
Definitely.
people being out. Also me, I like to dress, you know, super sexy vibes.
Of course.
So summertime is my time. I love also the beach, just sunshine on the skin, the vitamin D.
It's needed, especially after the harsh winter that we just experienced. And what about you, Chef?
I love the fact that the sun is out more. The nights are shorter now. They are not as long as winter. And we're just springing. We have a spring in our steps.
I love your vibe with it.
Yes, it's like, you know, we're just springing.
Cheers to spring, please.
Absolutely. Bring it close and to spring. Now, in the South African context, September is about so much more than just spring. We celebrate heritage, where we come from. What does heritage mean to you, Chef?
Heritage is just a reminder of where you're coming from, where you are, and where you're going. And the way you dress, the food you eat, it's a lot. It's quite a lot. It's just like it's us as the South Africans in one sentence. Heritage Day.
Yes. Stuart?
I'd say being proudly South African, you know, dipping into your culture, learning a bit more about your ancestors, where you're from. And then I just love it when on Heritage Day, people dress up in their traditional attires. I wish we could do that every day, honestly. Yeah.
Yes.
But no, I think of like, when I think of Heritage Day, I think of prints, bold colors, beads. Just a celebration of being South African.
Yes, a really great reminder of what you said, where you come from and where you're going.
Yes.
You do have to know where you come from to have some kind of direction, and it's a beautiful month to highlight that. Mzugisi?
Imprint is about African storytelling. The brand stands for heritage. So Heritage Month for us means a time where we do not have to explain ourselves, the existence of the brand, the existence of what we do. Everyone sort of like gets it, and everyone is excited to be part of that story. So yeah, it's about all of those elements coming together and the celebration.
Oh, I love that.
Beautiful. Yes, a brand that speaks for itself.
Amazing.
When you go before you put it in your mouth, that's when you know it's good.
No, it's amazing. With the coulis, the berry coulis.
I also got the mint on it with strawberry and the sauce. It's just
Mint leaves fresh from my garden.
I love that. Oh, this meal has my heart, and this whole evening has been amazing with you all. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for the food.
Lovely. My sous chef.
This meal was absolutely amazing. Compliments to the chef and the sous chef, because we can't go without mentioning her. And thank you at home for joining us this evening. Remember to catch Afternoon Express on Tuesdays at 6, only on S3, with repeats on Sundays at 8:30 a.m. But for now, goodbye and thank you again.
Bye. Happy Heritage Day.
Another feel-good production.